What up, collective? Welcome. Welcome aboard. Ascended Stars in the house. We have a beautiful reading for you. This is all going to be for Divine Feminine, my beautiful lovelies. We have some Kuan Yin messages. I think I'm going to call these like elemental messages because the herb deck is talking to me. That was the first thing that was talking to me. So we're going to go ahead and do a reading with the herb deck, with the bird. Okay, the whole reason I'm doing the reading, my loves, is because, let me get some fire. Um, a little bird came. The bird is, that bird. So I got stuck on the bird cards. I already told you the, Fisher King? No, what was it? Was it the Fisher King? So I like the bird deck, so we used another set of cards. Okay, other cards came out. Let me just get into it. So I have like a 3 rows, okay? We're going to ask for Archangel Michael to protect this reading. I've already not sage, but used Palo Santo, which is my favorite. And then we have moved around a little bit. So energy's moving, but it's still stuck. It's still like you don't have much room for your wings to spread out. But energy's moving. Okay, so I thought I was going to do like live video, but I'm just like going to record it and upload it. So let's get into it. Let's focus and concentrate. I did bring the ancestor deck. I think I want to do some oracle with some ancestor deck. That's what the plan stand is. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. I may say he or she. First, we're going to start with the oracle deck, which got a little bit wet. I mean, not the oracle deck, but my other deck got a little bit wet. Okay, so we're going to start with the herbal deck, the bird messages, and then Kuan Yin. And they go in rows, and I'll show you how that works. And I have the ancestors really loud, like loud in my ear. No, they're just stronger today. The ancestors are definitely stronger. And you might get flashbacks of the past, of loved ones, passed on loved ones, ancestors, grandparents, great-grandparents energy. All right, so let's get into it here. Let me lower this down a little bit. Thank you for being here. All right, so what we have today is with the, we have the star with the herbal deck. We have this beautiful star energy. I've added the messages so I can't read my writing sometimes because it's doctor's writing. I'm kidding. Open heart healing. The sun and the stars shine for free and for everyone. Inspiration, hope, and belief. So this is the star number 17, which is a beautiful energy. I know somebody's birthday is on the 17th coming up, and I was thinking about that person today, trying to put a shield of protection because they're younger people. Black bird is the next one. We got black bird, and this is the black bird feather. So these messages are really interesting. So don't worry, I already highlighted the important parts. I'm not going to be long-winded. And Spirit was kind enough to like do this bam bam in a row in the book. So you don't know how much as a tarot reader we appreciate Spirit, you know, as an oracle, tarot reader, seer, multi-dimensional magi, all of this. So let's see. Blackbird. The blackbird has long been considered a bird of mystery with its unique folklore. This is a messenger who often communicates through his loud and magical song. Magical song. Blackbirds with their dark plumes are associated with unseen worlds and are thought to be the gateway to the unseen reality. Blackbirds remind us that not everything is as it seems to the naked eye. Yeah, let's not forget the naked eye. Okay, so the message is the blackbird calls you to be the excuse me, let's start over. The blackbird calls you to the unseen realms. This messenger encourages you to welcome in the mysteries and magic of that which is not in plain sight. Allow the song of the blackbird to invite you to move beyond your usual limits and find your hidden potential. The gifts that we find in the shadows are often the greatest inspirations. All we need to do is step forward and seek what is right there in the twilight. So this is like at night, stuff happening at night. Okay. Allow yourself to push past the ordinary boundaries and take the journey with the blackbird. As you do, be open to the new information and opportunities that await you. So this energy is mysterious, hidden, and there's hidden potential here. Oh, hidden potential. My God, was I told by every teacher in all my report cards, there's a lot of potential here. She has potential, but they didn't know it was hidden. Now we know my potential's been hidden this whole time. Motherfuckers hid my potential. Okay, season, spring, summer, fall. And the element is air and water. The color is black and red. And the affirmation says, I embrace and open to the mystery and magic in my life. Oops, here's the feather. Here's a feather. Here's a feather. Next is Kuan Yin. Okay. So Kuan Yin comes with her message. And her message is from the celestial mountain. It says, you have the ability to invoke divine power. They're going to give us a commercial. Why is it so quiet? Okay. The soul. Yeah, they did. I just interceded a commercial for us. I knew that it was coming. Okay. You have the ability to invoke divine power, to call the celestial mountain, so that you might be gifted with the spiritual energy you need to attain your goals. Permitting beings that love you unconditionally to help you is an expression of spiritual empowerment. You empower the divine forces that can assist you to come to you, to your aid, and to help you manifest your visions. I did not know that's what it said. So look, this is mysterious, okay? So there's you are invoking what you need on this journey, okay? And you are the star. So this is one row, my collective, okay? We're only in one row deep, okay? We're only in one row deep. Now the second row. The second row, we got the sun, 19. It says, your light shines bright, even in dark times. I know I read like a second-year-old, but I can't. It's very difficult to read my own It's very challenging to read my own writing. Okay, so presence is a magical gift. Oh, your presence is a magical gift. So this is the sun, and we're in Leo season still. Wow! Happy birthday, Leos. I owe you a reading. I may or may not come through. I don't know. Don't count on anything these days. We got the blue jay. Okay, so the blue jays are out and about. This is extremely good luck. The blue jay. Oh, it's so sweet. The blue jay feather. So the blue jay is this consecutive one right after blackbird. And I already have highlighted it. So I will try to hold it as steady as I can. So I heard steady as she goes. So you are going steady ahead, okay? Just keep going. Steady as you go, honey bunnies. This is divine feminine energy. You're holding down that that leadership, you know? You're there. You're in new territory, but you're doing good. Spirit sees you. Blue jay has often been associated with the qualities of aggression and dominance in the bird kingdom. And so in the bird kingdom, yet they are remarkably versatile birds. Their markings signify higher knowledge, and they are adaptable with the incredible skills of survivorship and family bonding. The jay is a noticeably talkative bird, and correlation between their vibrant blue colors and the throat chakra. The blue coloring and the throat chakra points to communication and essential truths. So that's an important chakra right there. I think that's the third chakra. The energy of blue jay invites you to step forward and uncover your mastery. What is in need of support to realize your goal? Question. This messenger reminds you that there are many paths to one end. There are times when we need to access a variety of skills and behaviors, some more forceful and others more passive. True mastery lies in the integration of all the qualities and skills and traits you possess and using them appropriately. Look at the parts of yourself you have disowned, disavowed, or denied, and then invite them to return. True mastery is found in wholeness and truth. The energies are mastery, communication, and family. The season is all year long, 365 days of the week. Okay, so element is air and fire. No, earth and air. Why did I say fire? Okay, maybe because I'm thinking of home. But color is blue. Again, that color blue. Well, no, it's blue jay. Duh. White and black. Oh, so sweet, the blue jay. So the affirmation says, I reclaim all parts of myself and open to my highest potential. Woo, to my highest potential. Yeah. To your highest potential. To all of our highest potential, spirit. Okay, so the next one is Kuan Yin underneath that one. Miss Kuan Yin says, Ivory Swan Goddess. So it's interesting how she's like, her eyes are closed in this, but yet it's about the sun, and you're being very clever, but you need a lot of rest, okay? So the Ivory Swan Goddess. The Ivory Swan Goddess affirms your spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your inner light never fades and cannot be tainted. Release stories of guilt, shame, judgment, of fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your divine beauty. Be more yourself and shine your loving divine light in this world. Oops, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, loves. All right, so let me show you all three together. That's row 2. Okay. It reminds me of letting you know, like, the first year of anything is the hardest year. First year of leaving school, the first year of moving somewhere new, the first year of marriage, everything, first year of business, first year of parenthood. It's always that first year that's hard. And then, like, I don't know why I'm guided to say that. So here we go. Here's the third row. And we have one more row, just if you want to hang in there with me, because it will lead to something. Making right decisions. This is the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is someone who takes control of the wheel. And he is in charge. And he ultimately, all the things go through the Emperor, right? Like, he decides, he's the head. And so he's incorporates everything. He's the one that made everything possible. He's the owner, okay? But it's more like a corporation. It's more like a smoothly run, I don't know. But it says hardworking, strength in time. It says creates strong foundations. Yeah. So the Emperor is about number 4, creates strong foundations. So this is you making strong foundations. You have used the masculine part of your energy to harvest, to manifest and be harvesting now. You're not, you're the head, you're not the tail. And so now you're moving in the direction that you're more akin to move for yourself. We have the Finch. I think we got that yesterday. No, was it the Finch? No, it wasn't the Finch. This is new opportunities, choices are opening to you now. Claim them. The Finch is like, so let me give you the meaning for that, which is really, all of these are, let me just tell you, all of these go together, which was tripping me out, because I was like, how did they all just lay out and they all go together? So now I'm all caught up. I highlighted this one too. The Finch says, who heralds the abundance of joyful opportunities. Native Americans referred to the finch as the bird of happiness. They believed the bright yellow color of this bird was a gift. See, let me show you that side. Was a gift. from the gods that would bring bright joy, abundance, and freedom in their lives. So they also thought the song of the finch was the pure sound that announced the arrival of spring, which meant new opportunities and increased activity. Finches, many varied species, remind us of the endless array of choices that life provides. Oh my goodness. So the message says, this feather messenger has brought you the gift of abundance in the form of opportunity. Finch lands lightly as it filled with the high vibration of new activity. You are going too fast to see it. Are you managing your energy so that you will be ready when opportunity strikes? Knock, knock. Balancing activity with rest can set the perfect stage for new openings to emerge. Remember that Finch also reminds us through its lightness and connection to air to watch our mental activity in this way as well. Energies are vitality, energy, and abundance. And this is I did it again. And this is the summer season. All right. I keep leaning somewhere. Where am I leaning? To the left or right? White, brown, red, gray is the color. The affirmation says, I am ready to embrace and welcome new abundance and light. Okay, so that is Flinch. And then we have Kuan Yin with turquoise lotus. And her message is, an old pattern is finally ending. You are to be lifted from your struggle, freed from a weight of the past. You have learned all that you needed to learn, and now it's time for relief, release, divine protection, and the happiness of a healed heart and peaceful soul. Kuan Yin's bringing in that message for you, my loves, and we are affirming that. Most certainly we are. And now we have row 4, which was what? The number 4 was the Emperor, stability, and strong foundations. This is rosemary. Okay, you might be herbalist. Some of you know what to do with a rosemary. Wink, wink. A sharp, quick mind, clear thoughts, great at doing things. Flypaper memory. Yeah, this, if you get the essential oil, it helps with your memory. Rosemary. Cleanses and purifies the home. This is for it promotes self-love. It gets rid of low vibrations. Cherished woman. Okay, yeah, cherished woman. So keep it at home. Keep at home. It's good to keep at home. Rosemary, or to maybe what I meant to say was to grow it. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy, and it came with hummingbird. It doesn't come with anything better. So joy and joy. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way, my loves. New joy is on the way. Green energy, it's love. Love, love, love. Okay, so it's got to be love. This is the last feather message for us. Beautiful last feather message for us, for my collective. So, a passionate lover of freedom. The delightful hummingbird embodies beauty, lightens joy. Hummingbirds can fly back and forth, can hover in one place in the air. These attributes represent a reawakening of the past and an ability to stay in the present moment as well. Hummingbird is also associated with nectar, the sweetness of life, and was very often called upon in Native American rain prayers. Hummingbird is tiny, but its message is great. So the hummingbird message is the time of new joy and accomplishments in your life. And the action is, it's important to let go of any burdens or negativity so that you may fully receive the gifts on their way. In this case, it's good to be an empty vessel, empty of all the past, empty of all the pain, betrayal, all the things that people were ignorant of, just not blaming, not shaming, not carrying the guilt, whatever that caused you, because people are stupid out there, or people are unconscious, they're unawake, right? Whatever. But they're addicted. Okay, so it's important to let go of any burdens or negativity so that you may fully receive the gifts on their way. Past desires, dreams, and new opportunities are surfacing. Hummingbird signals the time is right to embrace all these blessings. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah, slow down. Take time to enjoy the process and sip the sweetness of this upcoming period. Lightness of being is the gift of hummingbird. Joy, sweetness, and freedom. I am light, joyful, and free. I embrace the sweetness of life. So joy, sweetness, and freedom. Summertime and the air are the elements and the season. And the colors are red, white, and green. Red, white, and blue. No, red, white, and green. Hummingbird, my loves. They can stand still, you know, enjoy it. They can buzz away. But these are time travelers for sure. So some of you have the ability to astral travel, okay? And the next one, which I saw one of my other, oh no, okay, let's not skip. Let's do Kuan Yin messages. Again, we have the number 4 card for Kuan Yin, and I'll read it to you. It says, Shining Lotus. Okay, so this is scorpionic. This is like you coming, making it out of the mud, growing out of the mud, turning dirt into gold, you know, you're golden. Okay, Shining Lotus. There are times when it makes sense to be discreet until you find your inner strength so that you feel empowered enough to share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without wavering, even in the face of challenge. At other times, we're ready to take a risk and allow the inner lotus blossom of our true self to shine forth for all to behold. Wow, so you are blossoming right now, okay? And the bottom of the feather deck and the bottom of the Kuan Yin deck. Let me go with the bottom of the feather deck. We got woodpecker. And today I actually saw another reader who picked, not this card, but they saw a woodpecker. So I said, this is totally on track. Okay, so this is use your discernment, which we just got right now. Did I read it? Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. No, but that's just what I read right now. Oh my God. Okay, so this all ties together. That's what I was saying. This has a purpose, a direction. So this is lovely energy. And let me read you the final. I thought that was the final Kuan Yin card. This I cannot show you at all because she's not covered up. It's not decent. But this is Call of the Dancing Crane. That's what this card is called. And I think, do I have a dancing image? She doesn't have any images really dancing. Ooh, and when she's dancing, she's a bit... Okay, here's one image she's dancing. She kind of looks like Tara. Okay, so... Call of the Dancing Crane. The dancing crane moves through the waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. Sometimes the waters of the emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movement. Grace and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. Explore movement, sound, and beauty to help you heal and release old emotions and become radiant and free. Spirit wants you to pour into yourself. They want you to buy things. They want you to pamper yourself. Or you might just be finding stuff. Like somehow somebody says, oh, I'm moving. You want to look through the stuff that I'm giving away? Or I have this bag of, you know, that I was going to give to Goodwill or donate, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, or you do a favor and they're like, well, you know, just get what you want from this. I just came from the store. Just like the energy. Ooh, there's a bee. The bee's here. So we have Oshun energy. Wow, the bee wanted to get in. The bees love me. I love bees. The bees know I love them. That's the thing. They know I love them. So we have, so you have a lot of Oshun energy. You can flow. You know, I do feel like that. Yeah, you really do. Like this is Kuan Yin, but it's yellow and she's got that vessel there. So you, or it's a basket. You're very giving. You're very, so Spirit sees all this, okay? That's what's going on. Let's get some music back on. Yeah, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. Strength. Illuminated. There's a rainbow behind her. You're not crying anymore. You're not sad. And you're like, this is me. Take it or leave it. She's naked and all. And you have, you might be from a culture, like you might be mixed. Maybe you have Native American, or you're an island. You have the islands in you, or who knows, Central South America. I don't know, Europe. You got something going on here. History. Okay, there's a lot of history in you. And I feel like ancestor energy coming through this, because Sagittarius, my King of Wands is usually just like always Sagittarius to me. But she's coming in like definitely the counterpart. Damn, she's got like flowers on the, she's like, I bought my own flowers. Look, she's got flowers right there. I'll buy my own flowers, thank you very much. Independent. Ooh, this one needs to be very censored. Daughter of the, so you're not in a hurry. Oh my God, I love this energy. I wish I could show you her. You're not in a hurry, and you are taking your sweet time, but you have your boundaries up, but you're also free to be you, you know? And this is the energy I get. The ancestors are saying, or you've grown a lot. Like you've also grown a lot. Like you're not the same person from before. Shy and a wallflower in the corner. Eight of Pentacles reversed. It looks like you're effortlessly doing this. You do the work of like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you can, it looks like you're not doing anything. There could be up to 4 women looking for you, looking at you, or looking how you do things, checking you out. And they're hiding, and they might be in the same field as you. Ooh, Shaman reversed. Somebody's trying to like talk bad about you, but it seems to be going back. Seems to be going back to somebody. Like somebody's choking on their words or something. That's what it feels like. And then we have these women here that are working. So maybe people that you used to work with, you have maybe up to 4 people that you used to work with. They're all bitching and complaining and going, what's the collective doing? Like all this stuff's like backfiring. That maybe they talk bad about you. This could be ex-co-workers that are looking for you. Oh yeah, I see you on my, oh God, man. I have like 1, 2, these are all ex-co-workers. 1, 2. I've only seen 2. And I've seen 2 people in person. No, one person in person. Okay. And then what's the other one? I forgot. Okay, let's see. 2 of Cups. Ooh, people want to know about your love life? Wow. People want to know about your love life. People are snooping about your love life. People are talking bad about you. These women could be exes of this person, or people know that you're with somebody and they're talking about it. We have the 10 of Wands. It's backfiring. They're trying to give you a heavy burden. You have a lot of women here who are jealous of you because they do a lot of sex work. They had to compromise themselves. They have to date the guys that they don't like. You know, they got to go much older or uglier, or they are addicted on things, you know, like they get them addicted. I don't know. This is a horrible energy. This one is horrific. This energy is like there's a lot of bad women who, okay, so you're like a badass sexy woman, but you don't have to have all this sex. And there's a lot of people look at you that have all this sex to get the energy you keep. What the hell? This is not cool. Oh my God. These are other mothers. These are women who are mothers. These are women who maybe they may not be mothers because they've had ABs, you know, they've abused their body too much. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Spirit, why are you showing me this? Okay, so you have a lot of women. Okay, so you might be a very natural person, like you don't have fake nothing, and that's why you have the ethnic. Okay, so you are already voluptuous and big, you know, you don't need a BBL, honey. You don't need nothing. You're fine. Men accept you as you are. Or women, or I don't know what okay. You saw that fall. Yeah, you're already in another energy. but there's a lot of haters you're leaving behind. Okay, so say, hey, leave those people. You don't need them. Spirit says you don't need them. So you might be feeling guilty that you're leaving people behind. Woo, Spirit. You will be leaving other people behind, and there's like this energy of you kind of, and these are people who, they're not of your caliber. They're not, they would just slow you down. These are pick-me's. These are people who copy you. Okay, they try to accentuate what you do and impersonate your energy is what I heard. Impersonate your energy. 8 of Wands. Honey, some like your relative, I think your ancestors are sending you love. Hold on tight. I feel like your ancestors are sending you love. These are typically it's been called the arrows of love. The revenge will be that these people were talking bad about you. Like whenever somebody liked you, they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, you really don't want her. You know, she had like a bad, she didn't smell that good when she was coming to high school. You know, she didn't smell that good. Her clothes was never washed. You know, it's like people would just say the weirdest, oddest things about you that wasn't even true, but they lie. You know, they just, okay, I don't even want to go there. This is just, you were protected. Archangel Michael, you have, okay, that's another thing. You have right now a lot of monitoring spirits, okay? I do want to tell you that. Yeah. You got the World with the Fool card, okay? You're getting good news soon. And this is also going to jumpstart another type of really interesting new beginning here that you don't really see coming. You're getting good news. And you're already in another new vibe, a new energy. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. The Hierophant. You're very guided. You're guided by spirit here. Okay, it could be, oh, spirit's talking to you. A 5. This might happen quickly. You've been praying. Okay, you're a prayer warrior. You are a prayer warrior. So spirit. So if you guys don't pray a lot, if you work a lot and you don't pray a lot, this ain't gonna happen, okay? Because that Hierophant and the High Priestess were coming out a lot 2 weeks ago. And, you know, towards the beginning of I don't know, I gotta look at it. But they've been coming out a lot, and now it's making so much sense. A lot of things are making sense because I see it play out in a lot of the things that are happening with the celebrities. I don't want to name names. Yeah, you're shining bright like the diamond that you are. Everybody is seeing the goodness in you and not the darkness. And you're dark. Okay, so the moon. So they want to, the sun and the moon, you're very balanced with your feminine and masculine energy. And you know when to move and you know when to retreat. You know when to chase and you know when to attract. It's simple. You have mastered a lot of your own emotions, okay? And people try to ruffle your feathers and they try to get you upset. But the one thing that ends up happening is that they end up losing. Let me put my fan a little bit. Ooh, yes, right on me, baby, right on me. Hold on. Sweet life. Oh, they would love for you to have a 10 of Swords. They want you busted and disgusted. Okay, now I'm calling to this one. It's calling me. I'm going to upload this. The sun is going down, and you guys, it's crazy town when the sun goes down. Don't be going out at night doing too much stuff. Do your stuff in the daytime. Side note, sidebar, because these people out here, progressive desires, okay? Somebody is desiring you and you are desiring somebody else, and they got you here as they represented you like you were a hoe, like maybe a madame, or I don't know, like maybe you have a video in you know that you don't know about, and one of your exes has put it out in the dark web, like that kind of thing. Oh, that's that girl. Like this energy's coming out crazy. Survival and fears. So You've survived. Spirit, you're very spiritually committed. So I don't know what the hell somebody has been saying about you, but you're very comfortable. Maybe it's because you're so comfortable in your own skin. Maybe it's because somebody has seen your breast, because there's like a woman naked and then there's a woman that just topless. So force of attraction. Yeah, somebody who has a great force of attraction. They could be a Taurus, or it could be anybody, because you're the Queen of Wands, man. You are attracting, like, you're very attractive. Like when you walk into the room, you shift the frequency. And you don't know, you're electric, okay? Like, this is emotions that us humans carry are very unpredictable. That's the beautiful part about emotions. That's why we are the most divine experiment from the heavens to the down under, because like this is what the enemy loves to do. They love to trigger you, and then you might get triggered and have some kind of reaction, and you don't know the reaction that you or anybody else will have. So if you walk into a room and you're looking, smelling really tasty, really good, you know, and you're doing it for one particular reaction from one particular person in the room, and that's not what happens, you're actually activating and attracting others towards you. And you are like, so this is that force of attraction. Attraction is attraction. You know, beauty is free. People are, your beauty, like when you have Venusian beauty, it's out there in the open. It's not, you know, it's like a phallic, like, wow. Like, that's it's the sun. Yeah, the sun. So it's something about spirit has like revamped you, but it's hidden, or it was done in the dark, or what was done in the dark, or it was, okay, let's see what that is. Let's see what self-discipline. Okay, so yeah, that's, the Emperor's a very self-disciplined. I don't see him here, but he did come out earlier with the herbal deck. So it also could mean that somebody is trying to control their emotions, because they see that you're coming out into the light, you're being seen, and spirit, this is all being guided by spirit, so they can't intercede on it, they can't interrupt it, they can't do anything about it. So somebody's like trying to have a lot of self-control, because they're like, I see you like coming out, and they don't, they this is the, like, they're trying to suppress their emotions. They're trying to keep, like, and this could be a woman, this could be a mother, this could be a Cancerian or mother, which is, I don't know, the one and the same. Okay. Somebody's having a lot of self-discipline, because you're coming, this is a woman who does all this stuff. This woman could abuse children. I don't know in any, yeah, forgiveness and gratitude. Maybe I'm getting a feeling that this woman, she already, you might have an apology coming towards you, but this woman, she already apologized. You already forgave her. Like, I don't think there's any grudges. Like, there's no hard feelings energy. Secrecy. 44. You're protected. Deep polarity. You're very different than this woman who was, somebody was listening to someone and she was portraying herself somebody that she's not. And this woman could even have mental issues with the moon. What do they call them? Covert narcissist? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Somebody who's very secretive about the real emotions that they carry. But you're doing really good. Like, this person has some heavy, dense, emotional, tied up energy, and they got another 10 to 20 years to work it out. Change. They got to change, and it's going to take a good 10 to 20, maybe, you know, a whole Saturn cycle, maybe 29.5 years. There's something, yeah, Lemurian. Though this person followed you from the Lemurian, this person somehow is in your energy. It's an energy, okay? There's energy that's trying to make you trip up, not have self-discipline, not make good choices, because you're a pioneering spirit. Okay, I just can't. This is insane. You're in a new paradigm. Exactly. You're already in a new paradigm, and you have a pioneering spirit, and you have self-discipline. Okay? So these people are just absolutely jealous, angry, and beside themselves. And they followed you from the Lemurian era. They followed you from a whole new galaxy, and, you know. All right, let's get a gemstone. This is very annoying. I don't know. This energy is very interrupted, choppy. It's not fluid. They don't, it's like chaotic energy. They have, so somebody's trying to come at you, project their chaos energy. Oh, because you have a lot of vitality. I can't believe this is the red color. Okay, so this is red jasper. I love red. I love this. Do I have this? I used to have one here, but red jasper, a stone as red as blood, stimulates the life force energy and vitality. It helps straighten one's chi, making it beneficial for people who are prone to tiredness and suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome. Carrying red jasper encourages exercise and body movement, which leads to improved physical fitness and strength reduction and stress reduction. It can also invigorate the endorphins, happy chemicals in the brain. Aren't we saying that? Like, you make somebody really happy. Okay, and they didn't reciprocate, and I feel this is like your reward. And I think they've been like giving you a hard time, nothing but a hard time, you know, since the Lemurian age. All right, that's crazy. I care about my health and well-being, so I exercise on a regular basis. So maybe somebody needs to get more physical. This physical energy is coming on where you're wanting to really improve yourself, and you're getting into it. You're loving yourself more because somebody took your ability to have vitality. Somebody took some of your vitality. This person wants to come back and retake some of your vitality away. They're not healthy either, and you have gained your health back. That's why they want it back. That's why they want to come back. Okay, I am sorry. This is not the best message, but it is a good cautionary tale here. Much love and light. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Take good care and give me a thumbs up, please. Appreciate you.